Well, hi and welcome to the Xseed Step Up to Success call. If you're here tonight checking out the opportunity, a very special welcome to you. My name is Susan Nicholas. I'm the Director of Marketing and Promotions at Xseed, and I'm thrilled you could join us tonight. Director of Compensation, Joshua Phair, is here with us. Josh has spent the last 8 years developing the most lucrative and sustainable compensation plans the industry has ever seen. He's also an accomplished author and motivational speaker. I know he has lots of tips and techniques to successfully launch your business. He'll be sharing with you tonight. So thanks for being on the call, Josh. Let's go ahead and begin.
Susan, can you hear me okay?
Barely.
Okay, I will try to speak up louder then. Wonderful, folks. It is such a pleasure to be with you this evening. For those of you who are brand new that are listening to this opportunity for the first time, thank you for coming out. Thank you for doing your friends a favor and joining us on something that for them has been very, very, very important to them in their lives, and as they look into the future and they see themselves going to the places they want to go, obviously they want to include those people that they care about. So thank you very much for coming on board. For those of you who are on the call that are a part of the Xseed movement, being that component of our lives now that moves us forward to be the people that are able to live our lives the way that we want to live by design and be able to do that. Congratulations, welcome out. Thanks for being on the call as well, and I know that you guys won't be disappointed as we're going to be talking about some very, very important things tonight. Folks, I wanted to start off here real quick telling a little bit of a story that has nothing and everything to do with what we're talking about tonight. You know, when I was young, I used to love to dance, and I used to go to dance competitions all the time when I was a kid. Now, by kid, I mean 7th grade. Now, my brother was an 8th grader, and he's only 4 months older than I, and so there was a lot of competition between myself and my brother. And you know, during the years, I watched him, and I watched him dance, and I never wanted to stand up, and I never wanted to compete against him because he was my brother. And after all, how could I beat my brother? You know, my brother was my idol. He was somebody that I looked up to, and, you know, I didn't want to go up against him. And, you know, I ran up against a quote, you know, thinking about that story the other day, I ran up against a quote that's one of my all-time favorite quotes, bar none, period. And, you know, I'm going to read it to you. It's by a lovely author named Marianne Williamson. And in it she says, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous?" You know, when I started in business and I got the offer for the very first time to be a compensation plan analyst and somebody who writes compensation plans for network marketing companies, I hit a little quandary. I had a problem. I had an issue. I started thinking to myself, you know what, who am I to be writing these compensation plans? Surely that, you know, there's accountants or financial gurus or even network marketers that have been much more successful than myself that could do these for these companies. And why would they even listen to me? And when I started thinking about how much I would charge network marketing companies, you know, I had a real setback when my partner started telling me that I could charge $100,000 for my services, $150,000 for my services. And, you know, for somebody that I had been successful, I had reached certain levels of success. For me to make that type of money in 30 to 60 days was previously unheard of. It was unthought of. I'd never even considered the option. And so I had feelings that, you know, why me? Why would anybody listen to me? Why would anybody allow me to do that? That's not for me. That's for other people. And, you know, some of you can relate to that. You know, some of you on this call tonight, you know, and I don't know the exact reasons that you're here. I'm not going to be presumptuous and just assume that I know why you're here. But it may be possible that some of you are on the call tonight because you've seen other people succeed. And you drive around and you see other people driving the cars of your dreams. And you see other people living in the homes of your dreams. And you've seen other people, friends and family, taking the vacations that you've dreamed of taking. And you see other people have the relationships with absolutely the most amount of love and peace and tranquility in their relationships and joy and passion that you've always wanted to have in your relationships. And you've always wondered why that isn't you. Yet others, it may be even possible that you have some self-doubts and some self-talk like I used to have. And you think to yourselves repeatedly, well, you know, that's not me. I couldn't do that. You know, that's for other people. I'm not a speaker. I'm not an expert. So why could I write a book? no one will listen to me because I don't have credibility yet. And so, no, I'm just going to, no, and you've got that self-talk that's constantly dragging you down and backwards. That self-talk. And some of you can even hear it right now as I'm speaking to you. And it's still tugging at the back of your mind. And yet others, it might be possible that there's some of you on this call tonight that just feel it. You're sick and tired of being sick and tired. You're sick and tired of feeling small. You're sick and tired of being intimidated when a successful person walks into the room. You're sick and tired of feeling that way, and you know for a fact, you can feel it, that there's more for you, that you were meant for bigger things. You know, a while back, 6 months or so ago, I was introduced to John DeVries and Cody Highsmith, and I was introduced to Xseed. And it's part of my background, having designed 7 compensation plans for companies and having helped transition 4 companies out of the traditional marketing into network marketing, that I just happen to know what to look for in an opportunity. I happen to know the things that it takes for a business to succeed. I happen to know the things to look for that are the hurdles that companies will have to jump through in the first couple months, first couple of years of their business. And when I looked at the way they were putting this together, I said, wow, this is a team that knows where they're going. This is a team that is not afraid and is not hiding behind who they really are. This is a team that's out there to change the world. This is a team that's out to empower people. This is a team that wants their people to make money, wants their people to live the lives of their dreams, wants the people to be healthy and lose the extra weight and live a healthy lifestyle and live longer with passion and happiness and love and light. And I thought, man, these are the type of people that I like partnering with. And so we sat down and we started developing a compensation plan. And I took a look at their exceptional products. We have one of the best greens drinks that I've ever tasted in my life, folks. I've just got to be honest with you. You know, when I think of the things that are in our greens, it shouldn't taste as good as it does. There's just no way it shouldn't taste that good. You know, I was always brought up to believe that those things that were good for you tasted horrible. That's just the way it was. And believe me, by horrible, I know exactly what I'm talking about, because when I was 12 years old and suffered from allergies, my dad was told that the best way to get me over allergies was to go to a store and buy this syrup, and the syrup contained everything that was even possible that I was allergic to. Everything. And they would force me to drink that drink so that my body could be used to the things that I was allergic to. I can tell you firsthand, that was supposed to be very good for me, and it did not taste good. So when I tasted the greens are absolutely unbelievable. They're meal replacement shakes. I've always had a hard time with protein shakes and meal replacement shakes and different things like that. Caramel Roca and vanilla caramel swirl. Are you kidding me? They're the most unbelievably delicious shakes that I've had. We have the X Bites. We have the energy drink. And like I said last week, I'm kind of an energy drink connoisseur. I used to drink a lot of them because I live a high-energy lifestyle, and I'm always trying to keep my energy up. And so I have drinking everything from Red Bull to Rockstar to Monster to, I mean, you name it, I've probably had it as far as energy drinks. And we have these wonderful, wonderful lightly carbonated energy drinks that give you healthy energy. Very, very high ingredients. And one of the things that I talked to them about when I first started, I said, folks, you've got some products that have some very, very expensive ingredients in them. It's very expensive to make these products. Most companies don't have these type of costs. Are you sure you want to do network marketing? Absolutely. We just want to have better products than anybody. Okay, so then I took a look at the management. I looked at the fact that John DeVries is one of the people who brought Subway to an entire country, Subway sandwich shops. I looked into his background. I looked into the business things that he's been able to achieve. He has an unbelievable record. Then I looked into the compensation plan we were designing. We've designed it to make sure that we have upfront money. We have some very, very good jumpstart bonuses, 25% on the retail commissions paid out on a weekly basis. We have other bonuses that enhance that if you enroll 3 people or enroll 3 new customers with certain purchases. We can have upfront cash. We've got these bonuses that are now money. We've also got a binary component attached to it. And I'm not going to go into the details of it, folks. If you need the details of it, you can talk to the person who invited you to the call. I'm sure that they will share the details. But all of these are our upfront money strategies. It's paid weekly. On top of that, we've got long-term residual strategies. We've got unilevel commissions. We've got check match commissions. We've got all sorts of long-term residual commissions that we do as well. And if that weren't all, we've got bonuses, and the bonuses are emphasizing bonuses. We've got rank achievement bonuses that are some of the earliest starting and higher paying bonuses in the industry. You can actually earn 2 cars through our program, one at the level that you'd normally earn a $20,000 check, and one at the level that you'd earn a $150,000 check instead of $150,000 cash. We give you a $100,000 luxury car and $50,000 cash. You know, we don't do the whole $500 a month for a car allowance. No, with us, you get the car. But one of the cool things that we really introduced to the industry that is an industry first is our doubler. When you meet qualifications for the doubler, what we do is we take the highest areas of your residual income, the place that's paying you the most, and we double it. Now, folks, I can't give you numbers because that would be unfair enticement. And I do have to tell you that all results vary, and the people that are making extreme income with us are working their tails off. You can come aboard our program and make some money, a little bit of money, a lot of money, or monstrous amounts of money, and guess what? That all depends on you and your sales efforts, your talents, and the way that you apply our system and teaching and methods. Now, that being said, those people that are taking advantage of our doubler have seen their monthly commissions increase by 30 to 950% because of the doubler alone. Now, folks, we've put together a plan here that ensures the long-term viability of the company, but also ensures a very, very aggressive payout to people like yourself. Now, I don't know, you've probably sitting back in your chair saying, yes, I've heard this, you know, I've heard this before, everything's, you know, brand new, we're in the basement because we're so ground floor, matter of fact, we're in the basement of the basement, and, you know, a lot of companies, you know, we're brand new, we're the biggest thing since sliced, but, okay, yeah, I get it, I've been there too. You know, in the end, none of that really matters. What really matters is you. We've got a company that's here to last. We've got products that are unbelievable. We have one of the most aggressive compensation plans in the industry. We've got a leader with extraordinary amounts of business background. The only variable in this equation is you. See, at Xseed, we believe that we are life. And I'm not just talking about me or Susan, who introduced me. By the way, she did a fantastic job. Thank you for the introduction, Susan. I'm not talking about John DeVries or Cody. I'm not talking about Ariel or any of our customer service gals or Sharon or Nick, our IT guy, who does a phenomenal job maintaining everything out here. I'm not talking about any of those people. I'm talking about all of us. I'm not even talking about the executives that we currently have with our company or the customers that are ordering our product. But I'm also talking about you. You see, all it took for me was hitting it one time. One time. And it reassured within myself my worth. You remember, I was struggling. I was struggling because I didn't think I could charge the type of fees that my partner was saying that I could charge, because I wasn't worth it. Surely I didn't have the credibility. You know, the funny thing is, the first compensation plan I did, all of a sudden companies started contacting me and asking me if I would do their compensation plan. I didn't have to go out and market myself because the job I did spoke for itself. And people started wanting to contact me. You know, going back to the quote that I was beginning to read at the beginning of the call, Marianne Williamson, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Now let me finish that quote. Actually, who are you not to be? Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine, as children do. We are born to make manifest the glory that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. And as we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Folks, here at Xseed, you have an opportunity. It's placed before you. Now, the fact that you're still on the call and you're listening to the words that I'm saying and you've heard the message that I'm going and you can feel it, and I know you can, means that your subconscious mind and everything around you is leading you to believe that it's okay. It's okay to make changes. It's okay to move forward now and empower yourself to be able to live the life of your dreams. It's okay to stop hiding. It's okay to be yourself. You know, in the thousands of people that I've done one-on-one coaching sessions with over the last 17 years, I've found that 98% of them are not happy with who they are. They don't like themselves. They don't like who they see in the mirror. And you know what's funny? The funniest thing about that is once we do a couple of sessions, they find out who they really are. And once they find out who they really are, they realize that they've liked themselves all along. They just didn't like the person who was playing small, that was hiding their light from the world, that wasn't showing up because, oh, I'm not good enough, I don't have the credibility yet, I haven't succeeded in any other opportunity, why would I succeed at this? Folks, I'm here to tell you all it takes is one, and it's yours to decide if this is going to be your one. I had it happen for me, and we have people having it happen for them day in, day out here at Xseed. Come join us. If you're new on this call, immediately after this call, call the person who invited you to this call and tell them you're ready to live, you're ready to show up, and you want to be a part of what we're doing. We are life here at Xseed. We're all about living the life of your dreams. We're all about getting the things that will allow you to fulfill your purpose here on the earth and be able to change lives and live a healthier life and be around more time for your friends and family and be able to enjoy the time that you have. Now, for those of you who are really, really go-getters and want to know what are the 4 steps that you can do to get started, I'm going to give you the 4 steps, and they're very, very basic, very, very simple. Number 1, get started. Go to the website of the person who enrolled you immediately upon the end of this call, and I know you're wanting to race over there and do it right now, but calm down for a second and let me give you the rest of the steps. Go to the website and sign up. In the sign-up process, it's going to ask you to choose a Get Started pack, a Jumpstart pack. Now, these packs we've chosen to highlight certain amounts of our product that will allow you to experience the product yourself, because we are true believers that if you have to be a product of the product to be enthusiastic about it and make any money or have any chance of making money. So there are some Jumpstart packages that are available. Me personally, I suggest highly for anyone out there to go for the big league pack. And the reason why is it gives you 1 case of every single one of our products, one tub of every single one of our products, and allows you to be able to maximum exposure to everything that we have to offer over here at Xseed. That way when somebody asks a question about it, you know exactly what we're talking about. Okay, second thing. So the first thing is go sign up. Second, choose your Jumpstart pack. Third thing that we've got going, choose your auto order. As an ongoing basis, for the 4th step that I'm about to talk about, you're going to want to have product available at any given moment, because we've done some things that most companies don't do when they have a certain infrastructure for compensation. We want you to be able to be out there and build very, very effectively and have a greater chance. Which brings me to the 4th step. Once you've set up your auto order and you've officially enrolled, go into your back office and download. There is a PDF on how to host a tasting experience. These are our tasting parties that we have people do here at Xseed. Now, I will tell you, it is unbelievable that since we launched the tasting experience, and I can prove this by numbers, it's absolutely astonishing, the amount of customers that are coming in on a daily basis as opposed to executives. There are 5 times as many customers signing up as executives right now every single day in Xseed. For every 1 new executive that's signing up, 5 new customers are signing up. Now, folks, there are very, very few network marketing companies in the world that can have that claim. And it's because our products are so good that people are at our tasting experiences and they leave with their credit card practically levitating out of their pocket and moving towards you, because they want the product. Now, here's the genius behind that. If you get good at doing these tasting experiences and you do them consistently, it's going to be very easy for you then to go back later when people are having a good experience with the products and say, hey, you know, this is something I do passionately, and I know that you're loving these products now. How would you like to share these products with other people and get paid doing it like I do? Now it makes it easier for you to go in and get other people to join your cause to help you build your mission, your purpose, to go out there and live the life of your dreams. So folks, those are the 4 things that you need to do immediately to get started. Number 1, call up the person who invited you to this call and go to their website and make sure that you enroll. Click to join, and then when you're on the second page, we've got the second option. Go choose your Jumpstart Pack. Again, I choose always and suggest always the Big League Pack because it gives you every single one of our products so that you can try them out for yourself and have a testimonial of the fact that they work and that they're delicious, and you're able to more aptly inform people of what they do. Number 3, choose an auto order pack or an auto ship pack. You can choose individual products that you like. We don't have actual packages. It's a la carte because we believe that you should be able to order the products that you want, not necessarily canned packages, because one size does not fit all. So choose the products that you want to, and then finish your enrollment. Once you're finished with your enrollment, download the PDF that will teach you exactly everything that you need to do your tasting experiences, and call your upline immediately and let them know when you're going to do their first one and coordinate to see if they're available to come help you out with your first tasting experience. Folks, those are the things right now that people are doing to have the fastest success and get a check quicker than anything else in this company. Those are the 4 things that they're doing right now. So we teach duplication here in this company because, again, we want you to go out and live the life of your dreams. So with that, folks, thanks for coming out. Thanks for being on this journey with us. Thanks for being a part of Xseed and having come to this tonight and listening to us talk about living the life of our dreams. Come along the journey with us, folks. Come along the journey. Learn to be able to express yourself in power. Learn to let your light shine to the world, because I can tell you one thing. There's somebody in the world right now that needs you. They don't need me. They don't need Susan. They don't need John. They don't need anybody else but you. And your message is the one that will change their lives. But only if you do the things that will empower you to be able to live in such a way that when that opportunity presents itself, you'll be ready. So with that, folks, thank you for coming out tonight. Have a good night. We look forward to seeing you every night on a Tuesday night and a Thursday night. Remember that we also have product calls on Wednesday nights, and we look forward to seeing you soon. We're going to be releasing our newsletters, so please be watching for those. Those will have important announcements and fun things, and also some training in there as well on the products and how to build a business. With that, folks, have a beautiful night, and we'll talk to you again soon.